out of treatment, it's not working.
Being a dad, calls with children, kind of tends to tug at your heart a little bit. You tend to relate more personally.
Let's go say hi to the little guy. Or I'll see. Hey, big guy. What's up? You okay? Scared? What are you scared of? Yeah, that's from breathing so fast. Take it easy. You'll be all right. Let's take this out your mouth. I'm gonna listen to you breathing, okay, big guy? Yeah? Asthma? How old are you, Bubba? 9. Man, you look like you're 10 at least.
I thought you were like 24. Take a nice, easy, deep breath.
So you're breathing down. There you go.
Now, when you take a deep breath, does it hurt pretty bad right in there? Where's it hurt? Point to it for me. Right there. You've been coughing?
Every time I cough, I get a headache.
You get a headache? Well, you gotta stop that coughing then. You don't want no headache, do you?
The thing he's saying is when he takes a nice deep breath, he's having some chest pain. Now it could be pneumonia. Does he have a history of pneumonia?
Yeah, before he did it.
Okay. Has he had a fever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Asthma in itself, if left untreated, can be dangerous. Now we learn he has a history of pneumonia. Everything's a little more serious. Our main goal at this point in time is to keep him calm and let him know that everything's gonna be okay.
Is that pain feeling a little better in your chest? No? Put you back on this stuff again here. You still scared? I ain't gonna do nothing to hurt you, all right? No needles, no nothing. How about that? Sound like a plan? All right, you ever seen a picture of your heart before? You want to? Right there? That's your heartbeat. Each time it beats, this big line goes, okay? You want a picture of that?
When I'm treating kids, I tend to treat them as my own, so I take all kids very serious and personal.
You gonna give me a bump? All right. You kind of missed, but I'm gonna let you slide because you don't feel good. You making good grades? Promise? All right, I'm gonna keep track of you. You don't smoke, right? You don't drink alcohol? You don't do drugs? You better never start. I'm proud of you, kid. Grandma, you do a good job.
Treating kids can be very rewarding. To see him start to smile toward the end is a tremendous feeling. I think this guy's gonna be just fine with a little rest and some breathing treatments.
My man. What you got there? Your heart. You're holding your heart in your hand? He's holding his heart in his hand? That's just crazy. Hang on to that now.
If you don't take at least decent care of yourself, you ain't gonna make it very long. Then you gotta retire. You can't hang out with me no more.
I can't do shoulders when you talk like that.
I mean, God knows we want to live long enough to support our kids and their kids.
Night's begun. You think it's gonna be busy?
Yeah.
Call comes in for a 15-year-old male having a seizure.
We got possible seizures. Holy crap, look at the people. What in the world?
Rescue 4 on scene.
He's pretty knocked out.
He's been out like this since?
How old is he? How old is he?
15.
A shop owner tells me that we have a kid that was running, slipped, fell backwards, struck his head on the ground, had seizure-like activity, shaking and thrashing about, and has been unconscious.
I don't know if the seizure happened before he fell.
Probably after.
Season after the fact.
The biggest thing now for us to think is this kid has a head trauma.
You want to put a collar on him?
Yep, put a collar on him, put him on the bed.
He's good.
Strap his arms in.
Just load him up.
What's up, brother? Is he awake now?
He's opening his eyes.
That's what we want. Open your eyes.
Calm down, relax.
Relax, Jeremy.
As we get him in the back of the truck, the patient becomes highly combative, typical of someone with a good amount of head trauma.
He's having a moment. Strong like ox.
He is strong.
Hey, listen, Jeremy, listen. I'm Lieutenant Mabel with Tampa Fire, okay? You fell and knocked yourself out, brother. Okay? You need to kind of just relax. We've got you strapped down because we want to make sure you don't have any kind of injury. I'm just going to look in your eyes real quick.
Give him the Betaban.
I want to move this on.
Huh?
Unequal pupils.
All right, then we're comfortable trauma.
One of his pupils is bigger than the other. Usually signifies there's a great possibility for a brain bleed. It's imperative this kid get to CAT scan as soon as possible.
It's Tampa Fire Rescue 4. I got a 15-year-old male, slip and fall, head injury. possible seizure activity.
The next 48 hours for this patient are going to be very crucial.
Instead of virus right now, he's been fighting this the whole time.
If the patient has a brain bleed, he's going to be watched over and over every hour for the next 48 hours to make sure it's not getting any worse.
There you go, buddy. Just relax. There you
So it takes 4 milligrams to knock an ox down.
Hey, listen, don't be scared, okay? We're gonna get you checked out, all right?
32 code 204.
Kid fell, slipped in a puddle, fell back, hit his head.
That was a good call, though. For a ground level fall, that was about as extensive as it gets. Yeah.
Combative.
Yeah, when he woke up and he was combative, I was like, he's got to have something going on there. No, he was out. That kid was out. I haven't seen anybody knocked out like that since Tyson.
Can you go to detail channel, please? 10-4, stand by, copy a transfer.
A transfer?
What?
Over 3250, you're gonna be meeting up with 3252 for an unknown age patient complaining of neck pain.
We're getting this patient from another New Orleans EMS unit because their shift is at Chad Gormley Stadium and they can't leave unless it's super critical.
All right, unknown age, neck pain.
Neck pain?
I guess it's at the football game.
All right.
Probably gonna be a kid and they're probably gonna wanna go to children's.
Growing up playing football, I know how traumatic injuries can get on the football field. So that's all going through my mind on the way there.
Alpha 3250, you can show us an area. Look, we're trying to find an entrance to the stadium.
Like right here?
10-4.
We just got into the gate.
Yeah, okay, we're here.
We're here, we're coming out there.
Head all the way down towards the school buses, and you'll see an entrance.
Yeah, we're about there.
So you put yourself at hospital.
Hey, what happened, little neck stunner?
Yeah, you should have zigged, you should have zagged, or something like that. It's a football player in mom.
Okay. Hey, hey.
It was a head-to-head.
Mm-hmm.
Just got some posterior neck pain.
Okay.
The medic that did immobilize him on the board told me that he took a compression hit to his neck and he went down and was not moving. He told me he got knocked out for maybe 30 seconds or so. It was that hard of a hit. So it's critical that we get him immobilized, not to move his neck because we don't know what's going on inside the body.
What position you play?
Special teams and some quarterback and wide receiver.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. What's the score?
Have a seat right there.
I didn't even see.
It's 20-something, 21.
I have no idea.
You want a stuffed animal? You good? You
Sure, you don't want to stop
Here,
that
hold
one.
on.
We got one right there for you.
You want a little banana? You look good? You sure? Here, just hold that close to your heart, nice and dear, okay? Got you, man.
It is very important to keep the patient calm, talking to him, making him laugh, keep his anxiety down so he doesn't move.
Let's rock and roll.
Tell me what happened.
I was pitching the ball, and I fear caught it and head on coach.
Oh, you just went straight. Put your head down, right?
No, I was like in the middle of catching it and he hit me. Like it was kicked short.
Oh, I got you.
Head to head.
Well, I'm sorry that happened. Sorry you couldn't finish the game.
Helmet-to-helmet contact is bad because it's generally the person that gets hit. Neck gets hurt. If he did hurt his cervical spine, that's where all your nerves are. That's what holds your head up. That's a really bad part of your neck to break or injure.
Still no tingling back here when I'm touching?
No, it hurts though.
It hurts, but there's no tingling? Okay. Your shoulder's hurting too? All right. Well, we got you, my man. You in good hands. That football player we had earlier?
Yeah.
His mom sent me the video of him getting hit.
You got it?
Yes. They kick it and then he tries to go for the ball.
Oh,
Yeah, he just lays out when I see that.
that was a rough.
Yeah, and actually his mom just told me that he had a small cervical fracture in his neck. Not big enough that he's paralyzed,
Well, yeah.
but
He was
lives
playing
to tell
pro football.
another day. Hard-hitting team.
I'm glad he's okay.
That's all that matters. Well, you ready for the next one?
All right, man. Let's do it, Mac.
Let's go.
Who I had played the lottery of the day won $3, bro.
So like that $3, I'm doubling back to get another ticket.
I got $20 worth of tickets in my pocket.
That's a lot of money.
Yep.
Hey man, don't forget about your boy, man.
You have been responding to asthma attack or abnormal breathing with flu-like symptoms.
We're going to a juvenile.
Oh, it's a juvenile.
Possibly having an asthma attack.
How old is he?
4-year-old male, conscious and breathing.
This call gets real personal for me because that was me as a kid. I was the 4-year-old always having an asthma attack. So I really want to get there, make sure this kid's not too bad off, and do what we can to help turn him around.
3246. We're in there.
Hey, what's up, man?
He went through 2 breathing treatments. Got him back to 98.
He's at 98?
He's at 98 right this second.
You having some trouble breathing? How long has it been like this?
He's only gone for like an hour. I'm trying to bring him to the house.
Oh, so you want to bring him?
Because I have to go pick up somebody
All right.
to help me with them while I bring him in.
That's fine. What's his name, Laura?
Jay.
All right, Jay, breathe for me. Breathe. Good job. Breathe. Good job. Yeah, he need all that broken out.
We can give him a treatment.
Buterol treatment? Yeah, let's get him one. Once we get the O2 saturation on room air, he needs a breathing treatment, which is a buterol. It can open up the airway, and if he's wheezing, he'll be able to have better airflow to his lungs.
You've had one of these before, buddy?
He's compliant. You gotta give him that.
He's got a lot of nasal congestion. Put some little stickers on you and look at your heart, all right? It's not gonna hurt you, it's just cold little stickers, all right? I'm gonna put one right. Put them on your hands, all right?
And the only history he has is asthma.
Let me take a look at your chest, bud.
Yeah.
I'm just watching you breathe, all right? Doesn't have any increased effort right now.
What you talking about over there?
Just talking up a storm.
Okay, you got some beautiful kids. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna call the doctor, let the doctor know what we're doing for him. Hopefully that treatment will break all that up and he can start. But yeah, he's at 100% now, so that's good.
It's Joe, and I'm on scene, 0-4-year-old.
The kid's vitals are completely stable at this point. Mom's very comfortable with the asthma process, and she wants to take him in her personal car. She's not going into ambulance, and I can't really blame her. I wouldn't want my kid going through that either if we didn't have to. We're gonna wrap this up and get out of here. That way he can get to the hospital and get seen by a doctor.
So, Mom, if he gets worse, like if you start noticing him using muscles in his neck to breathe, call us back before you get there, okay? But if you're on the way to Children's, keep heading that way and let us meet you, all right? So.
All right, little man. You feeling better? You saying yes? You sucked all that stuff up, all right? All right, look, I'm gonna take this off.
He's talking more already.
So you're talking more. Fist bump? All right, bro.
Oh, I ain't get a fist bump, man. You know how to blow it up? You gotta blow it up afterwards.
Y'all be good, all right?
Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher in here.
You're gonna bleed to death.
Grab the nozzle, grab the nozzle.
You know, they're not dead. I can work with that.